Welcome to Tales of Honor, a podcast with a mission to tell the true stories of every recipient of our nation's highest military award, the Medal of Honor. Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Tales of Honor podcast. I'm your host, Christoph Ambrosch, and just by looking at some of my download information, I would like to welcome a bunch of new listeners to the show. So welcome aboard. If this is your first episode, go back and there's quite a bit to check out considering this is episode number 544. I typically, in the beginning of the shows, will go over any living recipient birthdays, if there's any nearby, which there are not today, but next episode will have one. And any other news, business to go over, which I have none of that as well. So, I guess without any further ado, let's get into today's Tale of Honor. Carmel was born in Montgomery, West Virginia on the 6th of October, 1946, and he grew up with his two brothers and two sisters in Chicago, Illinois. When he enlisted in the U.S. Army, he did so from Chicago in 1965, and within 2 years, he was deployed to the Republic of Vietnam with Company B, 1st Battalion, 5th Cavalry Regiment, 1st Cavalry Division, Air Mobile. It was his actions on the 21st of June, 1967, that would cost him his life and earn him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty, Specialist 4th Class Harvey distinguished himself as a fire team leader with Company B during combat operations. Ordered to secure a downed helicopter, his platoon established a defensive perimeter around the aircraft, but shortly thereafter, a large enemy force attacked the position from three sides. Specialist 4th Class Harvey and two members of his squad were in a position directly in the path of the enemy onslaught, and their location received the brunt of the fire from an enemy machine gun. In short order, both of his companions were wounded, but Specialist 4th Class Harvey covered this loss by increasing his deliberate rifle fire at the foe. The enemy machine guns seemed to concentrate on him, and the bullets struck the ground all around his position. One round hit and armed a grenade attached to his belt. Quickly, he tried to remove the grenade, but was unsuccessful. Realizing the danger to his comrades if he remained, and despite the hail of enemy fire, he jumped to his feet, shouted a challenge at the enemy, and raced toward the deadly machine gun. He nearly reached the enemy position when the grenade on his belt exploded, mortally wounding Specialist 4th Class Harvey, and stunning the enemy machine gun crew. His final act caused a pause in the enemy fire, and the wounded men were moved from the danger area. Specialist 4th Class Harvey's dedication to duty, high sense of responsibility, and heroic actions inspired the others in his platoon to decisively beat back the enemy attack. His acts are in keeping with the highest traditions of the military service and reflect great credit upon himself and the U.S. Army. Carmel was 4 months away from turning 21 when he died, and his family received his Medal of Honor from President Nixon on the 16th of October, 1969. Carmel B Harvey Jr. is buried with his parents in the Cedar Park Cemetery in Calumet Park, Illinois. His name appears on the National Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., panel 22E, line 30. And that was a Tale of Honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor, and if you enjoyed the show, please be sure to subscribe and tell your friends and family. Tales of Honor is written and produced by Christoph Ambrosch, and theme music is Loyalty and Duty by Floruz Music. If you have any questions, you can send an email to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com, and please be sure to visit talesofhonorpodcast.com for more episodes and information.